Hello everyone, welcome back to Black Mesa, and obviously this is not Zen. This is not a mistake. I wanted to wrap up this series on a good note. I tried to go back to the complex, or the last level in Zen where I got stuck and all that. Then I actually tried to go, I don't have the revolve yet. Then I tried to go back to, I have grenades. Then I tried to go back to skip ahead a level to see what that was. Then I tried to skip ahead a level to see if I could just do that, and that ended equally badly, so I'm just calling it quits on finishing this game. And I don't want to finish it, I don't have to finish it. If you want to yell at me in the comments, you can, but I don't feel like dragging myself through that. So I'm just gonna come back and wrap this up by playing one of the levels that I really do enjoy. And despite not finishing the series, I'm not gonna hold that too much against it. About 90% of this game was perfectly fine and actually really, really enjoyable. And I'm not gonna let the events of the last level, literally the last couple levels, override all the fun that I had up to that point. And this game is still really good, and I still look forward to really playing it. There are a couple of parts that I feel are really useful playtesting, but overall, this was a really fun playthrough, and as I said, I will be coming back to this. Maybe not as another playthrough or anything, but just play this game. Have fun with it. And by the way, I've been making some changes to my room, some reconfigurations to my room and all that, and so let me know if the audio is all out of whack. Probably. If my voice sounds very different, that's why. So I don't have a shotgun ammo left. Anyway, this game really enjoyable. A couple of parts that need polishing, but other than that, this was a really enjoyable and fun playthrough, and I don't know what the big problem is. Full time. So, enough talking about that. This is a different style of game. I think my perception of this game for the first playthrough was tainted by, or yeah, I guess tainted is the right word, by, well, where's the turret leading? My impressions coming into this were a bit skewed by my first playthrough, when I really struggled because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Whoa, I almost let off of that. Do I have to just wait for that to close and then open it again, or do I have to have my actions off?
Do you think we should?
No, okay. So, I think it was tainted because my first playthrough that I did a long time ago, about the time this first came out, was really, I had no idea what I was doing, and I really struggled through a lot of the sections, but now that I know what I'm doing, this has turned into a really fun experience.
This all went to rack and ruin rather quickly, don't you think? No? Finally! Fantastic!
Attention! 60%.
All my ears.
Now under military.
Alright. Oh, and I don't think I've said it yet.
5%.
I said I wasn't going to judge this game too harshly because of the last couple of sections, but I'm still going to... And on that point, I should say, I'm definitely going to still give kudos to the devs for this game, because this game was clearly very, very well done, very well executed. And despite some of these sections clearly needing a little bit more playtesting, the game as a whole is fantastic. The atmosphere and the environment is... This is much less of a combat-oriented shooter, but that's definitely to its credit. I'm not really used to games like this that are... For me, it's either like simulation games, like Flight Simulator or something like that, or action shooters, like Halo. I haven't really played many atmospheric shooters like this, and this is definitely the best one. So, and they definitely did, the developers definitely did an excellent job with this game. I can definitely see how much passion they poured into it. Just because I really hated the last couple of levels. Just for that. So, I should stop rambling on about the same couple of points. It's amazing how much easier these are once you have some practice fighting. Once you really get your combat loop down. After surface tension and a couple of the other missions, you really learn to fight these guys a lot better. So let me just take... Okay, so I have pistol. Don't have the revolver yet. Don't have the crossbow yet. Don't have any of the experimental weapons. And I don't have any grenades left. Okay. Fairly limited in resources right now, but I have everything I need.
All personnel, evacuate high security storage facility.
I remember people saying that the voice acting for the Marines in this is kind of bad. I don't really... I don't think so. Maybe it's just because I don't have perspective on that, but yeah, I don't notice a problem with that. With the voices, or the announcer, or anything, really any of the voices in this game. I'm trying to remember, I think there was one that I pointed out as having bad voice acting, or maybe I just thought so and I didn't point it out, but either way, definitely not the Marines. I remember you can crouch up. That's right. Jeez, that scared the heck out of me. I don't know why I'm shutting that door. It's like no actual purpose, but I'm trying to remember if I can actually jump over this. Yes, I can. Okay.
Take me with you.
Still haven't quite gotten the movement in this game down yet. I'm trying to aim at things. Whoa. Oh, and the other thing that I was complaining about early on, but it's just a matter of getting used to it, is the recoil in this game. It feels funny compared to something like Halo. But I won't how to control your gun in this game. It's really not that.
17%.
I would still say they're not exactly easy to use, but that's kind of the point. This is clearly not a run and gun game. I say that as like a charge straight into the enemy. Machine gun, but you get the point. It encourages you to really straight and approach the enemies close. You can't stay back with a gun in iron sight and pump out DPS until they die. You have to actually play tactically. But once you get the maneuvers down, it's not. Oh, hi, Barnacle. Love all those little posters in this place. It's no minor. I've said this probably a dozen times in this playthrough so far, but all the little details in this place are what do it for me. It's the environment of this game really is what I appreciate more than the gunplay itself.
This announcement system now military.
I'm not sure. Did I miss something, or is this in Half-Life 4 somewhere? Where is the Black Mesa facility? It looks to be in, like, someplace in maybe New Mexico, California? Somewhere. Where... Is this the U.S. military that's coming in to kill all of us, or is this some other military or specialist group? Special forces or something. I don't know.
Power 15.
30%.
Power 40.
A lot of power cells.
5%.
I
Power
could jump.
60%.
Oh, hi. I saw that grenade. I think that's what I'm supposed to... Actually. Yeah, okay. Was this the place that I literally just jumped out of? Or was this... Yeah, this is... Okay, I'm still getting used to the layout of this game. I think that is the lower place on the opposite side from all those turrets. I think I spent all that time.
All military personnel. Extreme atomic biological chemical alert.
Let me just make sure, because I'm pretty... Yeah, this was where I came in. I think this is where you're supposed to go? Yes. Okay. Still on the right track. Oh, I remember. I know that music. I remember this part. This is the part where you basically just have to run for it because the bomb is sure that it was reloaded already. Where am I running? I'm trying to remember. I think it's here. Well, that was one thing that I meant to find that through, and I didn't ever find. I think it's in questionable ethics. I remember it from the first. I can't remember whether it was when I played it or whether I watched someone play it. But I remember this hilarious warning sign that said something like, "In case of emergency, locate nearest crowbar." And like the cartoon graphic of somebody running to a crowbar instead of running for the stairs or something. I had to find that. It was like the most Half-Life poster ever. Not poster, this was an actual warning sign, if I remember. Oh, that's...
I've killed 12 dumbass scientists, and not one of them fought back.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of paying to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging by your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right? Now look,
I don't think you're supposed
if
to
anyone
jump in.
can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system
jump in
out,
that.
I couldn't tell you how to get there.
I know that's not where you're supposed to go, but I'm just wondering if this is...
But there's an
Oh,
old
this is-
decommissioned rail system somewhere through here beyond the
Oh,
silo
I
complex.
don't think I
If you can
ever...
make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever is left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us.
Yeah, I never realized that on my first playthrough. Holy cow. This is the room where the guard gets killed. And then the other scientist runs that way. I am shocked I did not realize
Smell
that.
what I smell?
And are we to the next chapter already? Yeah, we are. That was a shorter chapter than I expected. You know what? I might as well continue through this. Last bit was fun. Where are you, Bulls? That ambush and almost killed by you last time. I'm not happy. Is he a zombie? Oh, but let's... Oh, no. That was a lot of the way that was funny. Was down there the last time I went? Oh, whatever. I'll just take the elevator. I'm not playing through this. Play through the entire game. And ammo is not nearly as stingy as I remember it. Maybe I was just wasting a ton of it. Maybe I just wasn't being as ADHD about breaking every box as I was, but I never had too much of a problem with ammo in this playthrough, even though I remember it being a constant struggle. That was what I remembered about the first playthrough, about it being a constant struggle to have ammo and to have enough health and finish a shield, but hazard suit power. But in this playthrough, that didn't really come up except a few very specific instances. Yes, what is that? This is one of those cases where you switch the... I don't think I... No, so that's just an on a rail when you shoot the sun. It's okay. This train just does not care. It's like not even a rattle as it just plows through boxes and corpses and everything else in its way. Whoa! I did the same thing this time than I did last. Wonderful. I did lose too much against. I was trying to slow it down. I ended up. Oh!
Hazardous radiation levels. The vital signs are dropping.
And that was not one of my smarter moves. I thought that was water for some odd reason. See, these puzzles in general are going a lot smoother now that I've had a second playthrough. This whole game, that's just a running theme of this playthrough, and especially now that I'm playing it for the third, some of these sections is that I'm finding this much. I was going to say more bearable. It was never unbearable, but certainly more enjoyable because I know all the little pathways and I'm not in all the. I know how to fight and I'm not constantly running around trying to find what to do or what's happening. Whoa, high voltage. Found out the
40%.
I was actually considering doing a playthrough, the original Half-Life 1, like not Black Mesa. I don't see quite myself, because as I said in the beginning of the playthrough, I'm not really doing this for the history or the legacy or anything like that. It's just a fun game to play. Where's the second one? There it is.
Ammunition depleted.
Not sure if... Yeah, he's dead. I'm not doing this for, like, historical accuracy. Not historical accuracy, but historical significance or anything. I'm just doing it because it's a fun game. And... not that great. I don't see the point, really, in playing... I've heard people say that the original Half-Life feels very different and all that, and I understand that. On the other hand...
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
So, I can't see the merit. And I may one of these days just... It's, what, $5 now? I might just play through it just to compare all the differences. Although I may not. That's definitely not nice. This is not the elevator. I remember these next sections are not very combat heavy. There is a few encounters, but they're not nearly as combat focused as there aren't nearly as many enemies to deal with in this section. I should be. I think you have to go through this the first time you do this.
Must
sometimes the bombs just don't work. They're not bombs, but the button. Pressing buttons just doesn't work.
This thing hears us. Silence.
This is where you get all the grenades and charges that you'll ever need.
Outer space. What?
So stay on the time. Levels, am I gonna have to that was close, but I made it. So this is the way that you have to turn on the pumps. I'm going to tackle. You know what? I have plenty of grenades. Have a grenade. The noises that the Gibbs make in this game is over dramatic, I would say, in some cases, but it's fine. Right, it's water, right? Close to it. Use up the last one for that. This is not what I wanted to do.
Minor lacerations detected.
Really shiny water, isn't it? I think that might be unnaturally shiny, I'm not sure. Crowbar dance. I'm not sure if there's an official term for it. Oh, bots at me.
Minor lacerations detected.
That's a lot of shotgun shells, that would be handy. I forget, did you get anything down here other than just shotgun shells? I think that was just shotgun shells. I thought that was way down the actual thing. I still don't know the layout of this game nearly as much as any of the other games before, so I'm still questioning myself in some areas. In case. Okay. Maybe that first. And now I have learned that all of these vents lead to the same place, so it doesn't matter which one you head towards. And movement in the air in this game is slower than this. Definitely slower than Halo game. really should use my gun more often when I have this low health.
Seek medical attention.
My reader.
Warning. Vital signs triggered. Minor lacerations detected.
Fluid particle.
Power 15%.
Power system. Please report status.
I forget which way you need to go. There's another door that opens that takes you right back to where you're going. I think. Yeah, it's up this way. Okay. I remembered correctly. Still medkits there, good. Wow. I'm really going to be playing pretty much to the end of this sequence, so I'm not going to bother conserving ammo or anything. In fact, I think the shotgun and the crowbar are the only things I have left. Try this. Okay, so you're definitely not supposed to. You have to go through the beast room. I'm not sure if you have to be crouched. I just always assume because Minecraft that crouch. Oh, jeez. Yes, you do have to be crouched. Yeah. That's not good. Whoa! Doors in this game can be a lot more clumsy than they seem to be sometimes.
Morphine administered. Minor fracture detected.
I have some major fractures. My current state of health. Oh, jeez, I spun right into a pole squid.
Hazardous chemical detected.
Come to think of it, it was a really good thing we didn't decide to melee me there. Melee on those things is strong. I probably wouldn't have survived that. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of magazines for my machine gun. Good. Pistol / machine gun. Like, as much as I love all the guns in this game, the pistol is the one that kind of falls out of use as the game goes on. There's no... Once you have... Since it uses the same ammo as a machine gun, there's just no real good reason. Maybe it's slightly more accurate, but the machine gun has a real good range on it, so... There's just no reason, I would say, to... There needs to be... Maybe if the pistol had aim down sights? I'm not sure. I'm not a game designer, I wouldn't know what how Half-Life is supposed to feel or how these guns are supposed to pass the superficial stuff. But it seems like the machine gun kind of invalidates the pistol once you get sufficient ammo.
Minor fracture detected.
Really? There's so many barnacles. Really? Okay, I think that's all of them. There's like 2 more left that I can easily avoid. And watch me run right into the only 2 barnacles in this area.
Mission completed.
This is an open elevator. Why are there air conditioning units on the top of this elevator? Why? Half-Life logic, yes. Yes, that is the side. Whoa, that's a bit more forgiving than I thought it was. That jump. Yeah, that's this one.
I hope no one expects me to go somewhere.
Another room full of barnacles. So, as I'm getting close to the end here, I should start talking about my closing thoughts and opinions on this game as I've played mostly all the way through it. As I said before, I really enjoyed it. Oh.
I'm not moving until the situation is drastically improved. Now go away and don't I'm here.
I had a lot of fun with it. This game feels I'm glad that's one. Perception that proved to, or one memory that proved to be absolutely true. There's so many different environments and so many different areas that it just feels so large and go through so many. It feels like you're running across an entire country, right? Gunplay, it feels, I was going to say it's limited, but as I was talking about before, that actually makes it feel better in some ways, because it feels risky. It feels like you really are not trained soldiers, really shouldn't be trying to fight unless you really have to. For a shooter, Half-Life is pretty light on shooting, I will say, and that is absolutely to its benefit. Just hear the scientists get blasted, I don't care. And the roster weapons, as I said, other than the pistol, and even the pistol, it's still satisfying to use, it just doesn't really have a role to it. So, really nothing but positive things to say about this game, except for a few specific areas, but those are more level design issues than game design issues. The movement I could complain about, but it's clear to me that that's just me not being used to the movement and not really the movement itself. This is what I mean about buttons just sometimes don't work. They just stop you for a few seconds and you just have to wait. Whatever logic in the game decides, hey, you can press the button now. And I just crashed. Alright, so game just crashed. It seems like even this game doesn't want itself to have a positive sign off, but I want it to have a positive sign off. It's really been fun to play through this game. And like I said, I'm considering playing through the original Half-Life, maybe Half-Life 2, although a lot of the atmosphere that I like about Half-Life 1 is not in Half-Life 2 for that mode, so I should just sit and watch it. It's been a long time since I watched it. It seems a lot less interesting to me, so. But overall, this playthrough is a slash Half-Life 1 exceeded my expectations. It really... Thankfully, it dispelled a lot of previous perceptions, which probably came from my own skill the first time I played through this game. The shortage of ammo, Marines being... While they are a little tough for my liking, not nearly as bad as I remember them being. The levels that I remember being bad are not nearly as bad as I remember them being. It's just the last portion of Zen that is the problem. But...
Well, I guess it's true. Bleeds, you can kill.
So that will be my conclusion, pretty much, this playthrough. I think this is the very end of the chapter, and then as soon as I go up into the next room... I don't know why. I'm not going to continue playing this afterwards, but still. Been a great playthrough. Huge kudos to the Black Mesa team for this amazing piece of work. Clearly a lot of passion into this. Especially if you go back and watch the original Half-Life 1. I did that between last time and this time. It is so drastically different in terms of graphics at least, and in terms of gameplay too, but mostly in terms of graphics. It was clear they put in a ton to polish this game and make it look as good as it was. And all these assets that they must have had to have made and everything else. Maybe I'm just being too easily awed because I know nothing about game design. But anyway, this has been an amazing playthrough, and despite the shaky ending of things, I'm definitely going to come back to this in the future and have really positive thoughts on this from here on out. So I'll just wrap it here. I'll wrap it here at the same point where the menu screen was when it was reloaded after the crash. So yeah, that'll be it. See you guys for I don't know what game I'm going to play through next. Might not be for a while, I'm not sure.